Yeah, I'm a big golfer if you didn't know. I guess I should mention this is a day in the life video, so if you're confused what you're watching, this is a day in my life. Today's chore today is to clean this little puppy up. This is our little Kubota tractor. If you're interested in farming stuff, you can go and check out our other channel up here. It's where I do farming stuff, and you can watch me work on this beast here. Not really a beast, but got it all cleaned up, polished, washed, cleaned the cab out. You know when you have like 20 bottles of tire spray, you got to use it on something, right? I want to wash this thing because it hasn't been washed in probably its entire lifetime, and I want to try polishing it, see if it does anything. Let me open the door so I don't smoke myself to death, because this thing does like to smoke a little bit. It's also a very, very warm day. It's what, December 28th, and about a week ago at this time it was like negative 10 degrees out, and now it's 60. So yeah, that's Pennsylvania for you. Ooh, that battery, it's, I don't know. Oh boy. Well, I found this tiny little jump pack, and we're gonna try to get this thing jumped. I don't know if it's gonna work. This thing's like probably meant for four-wheelers, but we're gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna come out here and feed the steers while I wait for that to charge. Give you guys a first-hand look at what I do other than make YouTube videos. Got a manure pile there, some steers down here, got pasture, and I hunt deer over there. Got a nice place to stay in here, got plenty of fodder for bedding. They got all the hay that they want. I just come out here every day, make sure they're bedded up, make sure they got plenty of hay, and that's about as complicated as it gets. We normally raise about 4 at a time, so there's 3 here and there's 1 hanging over there, but 4 at a time is about what we like to do. We could do more, but this is kind of just a perfect number. Like I said, I come out here once a day, make sure they have hay, they're bedded up. I'll check the watering hole, make sure everything's a-okay out there. About all it is. The complicated parts are loading them on a trailer. This guy's my favorite. He's the tamest. He likes me too, probably because I give him food. We raise grass-fed steers as opposed to corn-fed just because that's the easiest way for us to raise them. It has a different taste, but people like it. I'll eat it. It's the most efficient way for us to raise steers, so that's how we do it. This is the watering hole. We're gonna have to redo this hole someday just because, as you can see, banks are washing out. Every year we get at least 1 or 2 really heavy rains and it floods really bad, and the water will be up to that stump, maybe even higher. And this is just a spring-fed creek, so you can imagine it washes that away, and then this all flows down to the big creek. That big creek will flood up 4, 5, 6 feet, and it actually, that area where the brassicas plot is, that whole area has been under 1 to 2, 3 feet of water before. Like, it is crazy. Last year it happened, 2021, when, I forget what hurricane it was, but that nasty hurricane came through, and it was the worst I'd seen it in a long time. And that right where that brassicas plot was like whitewater rafting water, and it was 3, 4 feet deep. So, like, yeah, where I shot my buck was completely underwater. It happens about once a year, except it didn't happen this year, surprisingly. That's a good thing. Doing a little crop scouting now. We got wheat planted in here, as you can see, the wheat. We took beans off of here, and the year before there was corn. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna take this wheat off in July, and we will plant late season beans in here. And then we've got some old hay ground that we're gonna replant into beans as well, so that we can plant grass in the fall. And then I don't know if we'll put grass in here after beans or if we will put it in corn next year. Just kind of keep an eye on the markets and what's going on. Yep, that's about it. I got it. All cleaned up. We're gonna let it dry and then we'll see what we're working with. Probably gonna be a hefty polish job. Walking. I'd prefer my butt not get wet. 40 yards. Look at it. Yeah, I've had better think I need to move my sight a little bit to the right.